By the time of the raid on Polis Massa, the men of the 501st were starting to get a little sick of this so-called rebellion. In the past, we'd secretly enjoyed putting down a local insurrection or two. They kept the troops sharp and the Empire feared. But these rebels were different. They were organized, they were growing, and they were everywhere. The raid on Polis Massa was a perfect example of how things were starting to fall apart. We were supposed to go in, wipe out a small band of rebels, and recover some stolen Imperial plans on an encrypted holodisk. Before we knew it, we were nearly overrun by rebel forces, with the holodisk nowhere to be found.
This mission's a little bit hard, but remember to get
Alright,
your
men, Lord
elite
Vader
rifle.
wants this raid done by the book. Our first objective is the comm center, just beyond this hangar.
There's also so many Bothans in this spot. Well, in this level in general, so watch out for Bothans and for Wookiees. They will kill you very fast, both of them. Yeah, that's right, take out the Wookiee. I think it's a Bothan here. Yep. Best to just be fast, I'd say. And this is a good place to heal yourself. It's part later down where you have to sit here and defend it, so make sure these things don't die. Ammo droid actually doesn't really matter, but health droid definitely does.
Nicely executed, troops. Now it's time to make our way to the base command building on the far side of the facility. If our intelligence is right, along the way we'll find a rebel holodisk containing some very important plans.
Alright, we got the elite rifle, so yeah, just run on in. There's also a ton of Wookiees when you go in here, so throw in some grenades before you go up. Here they come, all them Wookiees. Should be kinda safe, I guess. Remember to not die. Don't actually remember what's up here, but I guess it's Wookiees. Heal up before you go. Here, grab the disc first. And then heal up. You do want to go fast for these parts, just because you don't want to lose troops. Lose too many troops, you will die.
It'll take time to realign the comm dish and transmit the data from the holodisk. You'll have to hold off the rebels until the transmission is complete. Do not let the comm facility fall into enemy hands.
You don't really need to be right next to it. It might be easier for you to go out here as soon as everyone else is dead. Who knows? Whatever you're comfortable with, I guess. Just check back every once in a while. He's not dead. Not dead. I don't know why, but they put in so many Wookiees. They're so hard and kill you very fast. Go get some ammo before we have to do this next fight.
Deep within the caverns of this complex, the rebels have a data bank that holds Imperial encryption codes that can be used to eavesdrop on our ship-to-ship communications. Make your way to the caverns and destroy the data bank.
There's a few ways to do this. You can just run there, which I'm doing, or you can take a tank there and then sneak in the back. Either one is pretty difficult, to be honest, but I guess we'll see. At least the tank one was kind of difficult. There's a lot of guys, and you don't get very much resources. And they have, you know, infinite troops and all that too, so might watch out a bit. Let's go for it quick before they get more reinforcements. Even though I just saw like tons of them spawn in. Jeez, shotgun guys and Wookiees. Colossal combination. I don't know how many will spawn in as soon as I get here, but probably a decent few. Good sound. It's the sound of weapons.
I've got good news and bad news. The good news is it's time to get off this dreary rock. The bad news is the rebels have taken over the hangars. You'll have to fight our way out.
This is the fastest way, but they infinitely spawn there, so you have to kind of wait for your opening. Might just be easier to get out and start your own attack. I don't think they get in the tanks, to be honest. I think they're designated ground units. Like I said before, tons of Wookiees. And look at all these Wookiees. Why do they get to have so many Wookiees? We get like hardly any special units. Probably. Actually, no, I don't pay attention to that sort of thing too much. I don't know why they use recon droids so much. They kind of suck. That's your main battle strat. Blue circles means boffins, so be careful.
Our raid is a success. And even though the holodisc didn't have the plans we're looking for, it will lead us to someone who does.
What? That didn't kill me? I was hoping to be flying in the air for my death cam.
Even though the Polis Massa raid was only a partial success, we finally had a lead on the whereabouts of the Death Star plans, which suited the 501st just fine.